All right, well, let's say we want to do a sketch graph of y is equal to cosec x. Well, the first thing we have to remember is that cosec is the reciprocal of sine x. So a simple way to approach this is to create a graph of y equals sine x, and then directly below it create a second set of axes, ensuring that the 90s are vertically aligned, the 180s are vertically aligned, and so on. So then we can just look at our graph and do the division. So we've got 0 here, so 1 divided by 0, because remember we're doing 1 over sine x. So 1 divided by 0 is undefined, so we're going to have an asymptote along the y-axis. 1 divided by 1 is just 1, so that's okay. 1 divided by 0 is undefined again, so we need to put an asymptote in there. 1 divided by -1 is -1, and 1 divided by 0 again is undefined. So now we have to kind of think a little bit more carefully to see what's going on as we approach these asymptotes. So we've got a small positive number here, so 1 divided by a small positive number will give me a big positive number. So what you actually find is, if you do this in a bit more detail, is the graph goes up dramatically steeply there. Same kind of idea just below 180. Okay, so I could have spaced out my second set of axes a bit better. However, when we look at the second lobe, we've got a number here which is close to 0 but negative. So 1 divided by a tiny number that's negative is going to give us a large magnitude negative number. So the graph ends up looking something like this. Okay, so this branch and this branch here. And then, of course, these are periodic functions, so the pattern repeats indefinitely if we were to extend our axes.